And answer them in terms of pi. Okay, so we have our exact answer and our approximate answer. Okay, I'm going to erase this because it doesn't print out very nice. Okay, good. So next thing, turn the sheet over. We're going to switch to go back to composite cubes. So when I see cube, I think of dice. Square comes to mind too, absolutely, right? So how many sides are on a cube? 6. So it's 6 sides, and each side is a square. So it's 6 squares. So what we do is find the area of one square, which is s squared, okay, side length squared. So area equals side times side, which area equals side squared. Do we do this already? Okay. And so we go to that formula there. Okay. So it's not a number 5. So the area equals 4 squared, which is 16, and we have times 6. That's a little bit onerous. What is that on your calculator?
96.
Okay, 96 centimeters squared. Okay. Oh, no, it's not cubed. Yeah, that's the volume. Okay, so we go centimeters times centimeters. That gives us centimeters squared. But then we just times it by a number, right? And so that's why we're not getting centimeters cubed. But in volume, it'd be times centimeters again. We'll talk more about that when we get to exponents. Okay. Okay, so now we have a composite shape. So when we're talking about surface area, you want to imagine that it's not sitting on a table. It's like floating in the air. So the bottom counts. But where they touch, this is not surface area. And that is because it's not exposed. Right? It's covered up. If you put that shape into paint, the middle would not get painted. Okay. All right, so let's start. Each cube below has a dimension of 5 centimeters. So that means this is 5 centimeters. This is 5 centimeters. It is a cube. Okay. What is the area of one face?
25 centimeters.
Yep. Area equals 5 squared equals 25 centimeters squared. How many faces are exposed? So now you have to count. 10, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, positive?
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so we went 1 on the front, 2 on the back, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now sometimes you can do that in kind of reversing it. If you look at the cube, for each cube there's 6 faces, but how many are covered up? 2, 1 on each. So 5 and 5. Okay, so sometimes thinking about how many are covered is easier. Okay, so there's 10 faces. So the surface area would be 25 times 10, 250 centimeters squared. Questions? Try next one. Go. Okay, so area of one face, 6 squared equals 36 centimeters squared. How many are exposed on this outside cube? Yep. How many on this outside cube? 5. How many on the other side? Outside cube? 5. How many on the middle? 3. How many on the back side? Okay, so 5, 5, 5, 18 altogether. Okay. Good. 18 times 36. Was it? 648. Hands up, you got that. All right, next one, go for it. Very similar, okay? Don't get tricked by the trick, though. It's in the first sentence. Okay, 624 millimeters squared. So the trick is they tell you the area, okay? They actually say what the area of the square is. And so it's almost a little bit easier to pay attention whether they give you the side length like the previous questions or if they tell you the area of the one face, okay? Yep, me too. Pardon me? Oh, you'd square root it. Okay, so area equals s squared. So 26 equals s squared. And just like Pythagoras, you have to do the opposite of squaring to cancel out. So s equals square root 26. We'll talk more about that a little bit later, okay, working backwards. But then you can go to your calculator and go square root 26, 132.6. Okay. Now we don't need to do that for this question though, because I already told you what the area is. Okay, it's 26. But if you wanted to go backwards, and we will for some questions, okay, that's coming up. Don't worry about that now.